You might have heard it on the web, smartwatches are finally good now. The best one of us have a more refined interface than before and can keep track of your health and fitness. Some even track your sleep and deliver notification right to your wrist, effectively turning you into a futuristic, augmented superhuman as seen in scientific movie. As the title of my speech today indicates, I disagree with that premise, and despite testing using a variety of smartwatches from 2019 to today, I refuse to wear one. There are many reasons to consider that smartwatches are not needed in our life. First is a disposable gadget that costs way too much. Secondly, anxiety about notification. And finally, those fitness statistics are not necessary for our life. Many of you may not agree with my statement that smartwatches are useless, because many of us like to use smartwatches that are said to facilitate our work and daily fare. But for me, smartwatches are not as good as I thought, because there are several reasons why I do not wear smartwatch. The first reason I state smartwatches are useless is that it disposable gadget that costs way too much. A smartwatch is not a long-term investment in the same way that a traditional watch is. Traditional watch are something you may have obtained from your father and now pass on to your son. Smartwatch, the battery will last about 3 years, and they will most likely become outdated in the same time frame. Perhaps for how many people do you see wearing the original Apple Watch, which officially launched in 2015? I'm guessing not many, if any. Everyone is free to spend their money however they want, but consider this when you are about to spend 1,000 ringgit on an Apple Watch. And I truly feel sorry for the few poor creatures who pay 5 figures for the original gold Apple Watch. Another reason that makes me feel these smartwatches are useless is anxiety about notification. We are flooded with notification on a daily basis. Your personal email, work email, iMessage, Facebook, WhatsApp, even on your calendar, to-do list, DMs, and the list goes on and on. It's overkill. While there are times where you can wait for a phone call from your loved one and keep your phone close by, let's face it, most of the notifications we receive on a daily basis are not of that nature. The majority of the notifications we receive are from social network or automated messages and frequently have nothing to do with us. I am a student, so my inbox at school is a special kind of mess that I am afraid to look at. But my personal emails are also flooded with spam that nearly impossible to resolve. I have tried filter, but spammers will find their way into your inbox, regardless of how careful you unsubscribe from each unwanted newsletters. Notifications on your smartphone are bad enough, but having a smartwatch can make them even worse. Having a notification tap on your wrist and annoy you to look at them all time is annoying, but what is worse is the pressuring to respond right away. This can cause a great deal of anxiety, which one of the main reasons I don't to wear a smartwatch. Next, some of you might think that fitness statistics available on smartwatch are useful for sport use. In fact, so far we have never known about our own fitness statistics. Non-professional athletes like myself insist on videotaping every freaking run, gym session, or whatever it is for future generation. You may disagree, but I believe that unless you are training for an Ironman or the Tour de France, there is no reason to know your exact running speed or have a map of your most recent run. Simply exercise, stay in shape, stay active and have fun. It is necessary to bombard ourselves with statistics. Is it really necessary for us to keep track of how many reps you did on the chest press? My anecdotal experience also showed that the fittest people in the gym never wear any smart wearables, only the newbies. And this is not an affirmation of how useful a smartwatch is. Of course, this is not to say that smartwatch will hinder your progress in the gym. Rather, it demonstrates that many advanced athletes regard it as an unnecessary distraction. I hope I have convinced you to consider that smartwatches are unnecessary gadgets in our life. Finally, while I am relieved that I have resisted the temptation to wear a smartwatch and waste more money, time staring at the screen, a smartwatch could be an extremely useful gadget for some people. People who are always busy and can reach for their phone at work will appreciate getting some notification. Some professions that require focus can still benefit from a smartwatch to get an urgent notification, and some great health features such as fall detection or the ability to call an emergency from your watch and so on. Plus, a smartwatch can sometimes feel like a piece of luxury in your life that make you feel a little bit superior to others. Babi penat lah bodoh.